Hi everybody. Sorry I'm a little early this morning, but I'm going to get as much in as I can because I don't. In about 1:10 this afternoon, the Mariners will be playing, which is the home game here, against San Diego. Um, so that's why I'm doing this early. I hope all is well. Hope you're staying safe. It's cooled off quite a bit today. It's 69 degrees. It takes a little bit for this building to cool off, but it's getting better. It's getting much better. But I'm keeping the fans on so I can push all the hot air out and everything. So anyway, there's two things this morning that's occurred. Um, of course, there's some special elections going on. One special election occurred is in Iowa. Um, Democrat by the name of Caitlin Dray. She won about just shy of the 70% of the vote, and she beat out a mega uh, Republican for the seat. So the GOP supermajority is now broken. This is for a state representative from federal level. And so right now, uh, supermajority is pretty much broken, uh, for the GOP is broken. So, congratulations to Ms. Dray, and I'm sure she will do a wonderful job for the state of Iowa. Uh, we really do need some really good people in government that wants to do public service and help others. And it's a wonderful way of helping others. Um, and on the other thing is that the FDA has did some adjustments on requirements for shots, especially for COVID. They're restricting some COVID uh, vaccine brand vaccines uh, for young adults and older adults, but not for kids. Moderna still wants to give it to kids, which is fine. There's nobody's born perfect. And that's the part that RFK needs to understand. No one is perfect. You're always born, if they catch it with a health issue or disease or anomaly or some congenital defect, it happens all the time. And then there's some that are born and did not realize that they have these issues, which is called undiagnosed conditions. Well, majority of the time, a lot of them could be your immune system, which is your big main component of you. Um, Now, my immune system's been, let's say, beaten around more than anything. Earlier this summer, I had summer flu. Um, you don't want that, okay? That's more of a virus, but still it makes you pretty sick. So be sure once the vaccines are released, be sure to get your vaccine. Get with your doctor and get your vaccine. They say it'd be around October time frame for COVID. Flu shots are, I think, next month, but I'll be getting my flu shot free through my apartment complex. They have the PLU nurses and the I think these vaccinations are through the Virginia Mason um, medical group. So, which is good because I'm going to need the flu shot. Um, so be sure to get your flu shot and your COVID shot. It's very, very important. Um, I don't care what RFK says. He did not know a thing about how he doesn't have a medical degree. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. Even his own family had disowned him, pretty much. Um, I'm sure his dad, RFK Sr., Robert uh, Fitzgerald Kennedy Sr., the one that ran for president in 1968, I'm pretty sure he will disagree with his son on this one. And maybe give him a lecture. Because people are forgetting that RFK Sr. was the Attorney General of the United States. And of course, at that time, DOJ was not combined. Everything was a separate, independent entities. FBI, everything. The DOJ mainly handled cases, important federal cases, prosecuting people, that type of thing, on a national level. But now DOJ is under everything now. This is after 9/11. So you remember that history. Always remember your history. Because if you don't, it's doomed to be repeated, and you don't want that. Another thing, this happened, I guess, earlier today. They're still gathering information on this. But prayers go out to the families that lost loved ones in the shooting at a Catholic school in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota school, Catholic school. I'm going to still look up on that, and I'll report more of it on Friday. But they're still investigating. Governor Walz was not very happy about this, and he wants a thorough investigation into this. Governor Walz was a running mate to Kamala Harris during last year's election. I really like him. And he's a hands-on kind of guy. He goes and he shows people what you can do, how to fix things, how to fix that, fix cars, fix trucks. He loves restoring old trucks. That were built in the 50s and 60s. He likes restoring those. Last year, he did put out a video that showed him restoring a old International Harvester truck. My dad had one of the first trucks in the family. That truck was kind of not really great on gas mileage, And then, of course, we call it the guzzler, because you put gas in it, and you have to sit there and wait for it. It took forever to fill the gas up on that truck. It was like glug, 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 glug. But anyway, even though it was a good truck and he did, farm truck and everything. So anyway, we got a few minutes more left. Yeah. But we need to really push on gun safety and gun requirements and everything else. Follow what Japan does. Japan does not allow, well, they don't allow guns per se, but you have to have a special permit in order to have a gun. But they only allow rifles. They do not allow handguns. And they do not allow guns with, what's the term? They don't allow semi-automatic guns, let's put it this way. Japan doesn't. Good majority of the countries don't allow that. And there's some that are very strict about it. Anyway, we do hope this momentum keeps going, waking red states up, and hope by next year that Trump will be given the boot. And from what I understand with his health issues, I don't think he has that long. Dementia on the average person that diagnosed of dementia or undiagnosed of dementia, their average is around 5 years. Because they go downhill pretty quickly. So, the other person, I think Congress also, not only they should impeach him, but they should remove the entire cabinet and get rid of the advisors and everything else. People like Stephen Miller. He's pretty much behind everything on this, okay? And even his own parents have disowned him. His dad tried to tell him, hey, no, this is not how it works. But Stephen listened? No. The guy needs to be put in his place. And right now they're just using Trump as a puppet. Not that I care, but Trump usually has a tendency to get himself into these pickles. And he's not experienced enough and doesn't understand enough what's going on around him. So, I'm not excusing what Trump is doing. What he did was wrong. And he should stop all this. He should go back and cancel all his executive orders. Because 3/4 of those orders you have to go through Congress. You can't, just arbitrarily sign an executive order, okay, and go, well, this is good, that's the way it is, and go, no, that is not how it works. So anyway, I will see you, let me check my calendar here real quick. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'll see you on the 29th of August, this coming Friday at 1 o'clock. And I will see you later. Stay safe. Push back. Be sure to insist, persist, and push back. Call it out for what it is. If you live in a red state, put your representative and senator on notice and say, look, you work for me. You're going to do what I tell you to do. And grow a spine and a backbone. You see what Trump is doing and Stephen Miller is doing. They're breaking the law. And they should be in jail for it. Okay. I will see you later. Love you all. And, oh, by the way, Loki has his good days and bad days. He's now down to once a day on his medication. He doesn't feel very good. So, anyway, I will talk to you later. Love to all. Bye-bye.